All right, guys. This is 304 Studios in Jonesboro, Arkansas. This is an STSpod.club production. Welcome, everyone. 1 o'clock on a Saturday. I'm excited. Are you? Did you watch the show? Did you enjoy the show? We're live here every Saturday, guys, at 1 o'clock. This is episode 728 of STSpod.club, episode 122 of Rollin Into Mempho. That's right. You can go to our Patreon. Go to STSpod.club. In the right-hand corner is a link of all links, and you can get anything. Join our Facebook page. Follow us on Facebook. It'll take you directly to it. I post matches from all over. Guys, I think you'll really enjoy it. All right. So this past week, we did a Dynamite. That's right. Collision. The first episode of Collision. We did a Dynamite episode on it. And we will be doing a Dynamite. I'm sorry, I got to say it right. Episode this coming week on Forbidden Door. So join us, main feed. Go to STSpod.club, right-hand corner. Every week, hits, misses, MVP, question of the week, what's a happening, and must see. Now, to the upcoming events, and then on with the show.
Memphis Wrestling is hotter than ever. Join us live starting tomorrow, Sunday, June 25th. The Pope is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Meet the Pope at our VIP experience and catch him live in action. Thursday, July 13th, Memphis Wrestling tag teams with the Ingomar Baseball for a big fundraiser benefiting the Ingomar Baseball team with a special guest, Rocky the Rockin' Redbird, presented by Southern Sun Construction. Sunday, July 16th, Dr. Tom Prichard is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Saturday, August 19th, Memphis Wrestling and the Pontotoc Run Club are fundraising for St. Jude. Tickets and sponsorship opportunities are available now. All tickets are on sale now. Get yours right now at championshipwrestlingmemphis.com.
All right, hits. Guys, this was a really fun show. I enjoyed it. It's lots of stuff going on. So let's start at the top. Danny Limelight, the United Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, came out. A big shout out to Fred. Fred was there. Big shout out to Fred. Brett Michaels comes out, and they are face to face. I love this. I really do. I love the idea of Danny Limelight walking through the door, and instead of saying, who do I wrestle? He already knows who he wants to wrestle. Love the way they're doing that. All of a sudden, the lights went dim and out. It seems like Dustin's having the same problem as TK and AEW. His lights go out. Go out all the time. The Posse come out. Oh, my goodness. The Posse going to cause some more trouble. That's right. Or shiznit, as we like to say. The Posse come out. They end up brawling all over the place and setting up a tag team match for next week. That's right. A tag team match for next week as Brett Michaels and Danny Limelight go against the Posse, coming off a big win, beating Tommy Dreamer and PCO. What's going to happen in that match? All right, next up, this is a big hit for me because Reverend Ash brought his own podium out there instead of staying with Dustin and T-Bone. Okay, so we have Brother Remarkable Righteous Ryan. Guys, come on, Dustin T-Bone. That is Triple R, okay? Triple R against Ray Collins. Fun stuff there with everyone jumping in. We then had a vignette of some sort, just a quick video of Williams and Gaston stealing a title out of BJD's bag. Oh, Big John Dalton came in and said, where's my title? Where did it go? I'm going to keep saying this. Williams and Gaston, just really fun to watch them interact with Big John Dalton and just do what they do. Up next, Knicks against DDT. Matt Williams, one of my favorite, was on the microphone. Dustin, you guys should add him if he ever quits and decides he doesn't want to wrestle anymore. He came out with apparently that was the Dirty Birds MVP title, quick title match there. Matt, then we had a bunch of stuff going on with Matt hitting Big John Dalton with the baseball bat. Just crazy stuff at the end after that match. I love the idea is we have all this stuff still going on. It's fun. Then we had a clip, and I talked about this last week. We're putting over Tim Grind. This is going to be kind of like Tim's coming back to see if he still got it kind of thing. His son, I mean, with his son not having as much experience as he has in actually being in front of a microphone or doing something, the kid has done really well. And I really like this video. This was from last week. Reverend Ash, another hit. Reverend Ash doing a vignette real quick about he is going to talk to the Pope. The Pope's coming in and he's going to talk to the Pope. Fun stuff this week with Reverend Ash. Up next, you guys know I'm a tag team mark. I love the tag teams. We had LA Hustlers against Steel Cross. I'm a fan of Steel Cross. T-Bone made a reference to this. Steel Cross has some brand new gear. They look good. Boom, boom, boom. I really liked what they were doing with this match. And you guys know I love the LA Hustlers. And out came the O'Neal brothers. I am not familiar with these guys. If you know anything about them, come on, put some comments down in the below here where you're watching. O'Neal brothers, where are they from? They jumped both teams. And like I said, me being a tag team mark, man, I love it. More tag teams, fun. Big Swole came out, real quick match with Draco. Big Swole is on a streak, folks. Big Swole is on a streak, and he's wanting a title match. Him against it. Brett Michaels, maybe that's the future there because, you know, they were tag team champs. Up next, we had Aaron Roberts against K Toomer. Love these big guys fighting each other. The big King Kong versus King Kong. How's that one? Love that football stance spot. Red used a chair. They just all kinds of crazy stuff coming. Mike Anthony came out with a kendo stick. Real quick, it's Cordell. I was calling him Cordell. He's Cordell. Sorry about that, man. Crazy stuff going in the ring. And I love this. They do not do it a lot. But King Cobra makes the save, and I loved it. Big punch coming when he hit Red. And Dustin made a reference that Red and Cobra have a little bit of a history. Maybe we'll hear more about that. I loved that. All right, guys, that was our hits for week 122. Misses, what's our misses? This is a real funny miss. Brett Michaels and Limelight were trying to slap hands or shake hands or give high five or something, but they completely missed each other. That's a miss on you guys. And then some slips from Collins and Draco. That would be my only misses. My only misses for week 122. All right, we're up to MVP for week 122. Who's the MVP? King Cobra with the big punches. That's who the MVP is. Loved it. Making a save. Maybe we'll see a 6-man tag. King Cobra, that's right. King Cobra is this week 122, this week's MVP. All right, we're up to question of the week. Question of the week. I'm going to go right to, we did this last week. I think this question comes from the Patreon version of Shooting Star. We're going to do this for another week. There's a question of the week is here. And remember, do the phone number, or you can actually email us a question. And if you got it from me, one of the wrestling superstars, I'll try my best to get them to answer it. So here we are with question of the week. Are you ever going to a bigger building? Because every time that we watch it on television, it looks completely packed, sold out. When does Dustin Starr say it's time for a new building?
I'm good. Oh,
You're
I think
good.
you froze. I thought you froze.
No. I'm still here. I said, are you going to ever go to a bigger building? Like, it looks like it's packed every week. Every time it's on television, you got a packed house, except those 3 freaking empty chairs when someone gets up to go get popcorn during the main event. But are you looking for a bigger building now, or do you think in the future that we will get a bigger building?
3 years.
So you think in 3 years you're going to bust at the seams and you're going to have to get a bigger building?
Well, it'll probably be less than 3 years, but I just signed a new 3-year lease at the WrestleCenter. And so I know we'll be there for at least 3 more years, and the discussions have already been brought up. Now, we haven't actively gone out and toured places or anything. We're probably still a little early for that, but whenever we feel like, I don't know, probably year 2 of the new lease, we'll go and look for a bigger place. But the bigger place wouldn't really necessarily be for more wrestling fans to come and watch. It would be to maybe have another training ring, bigger training area, workout equipment. Maybe we could open up a little bit more to where it could be a gym along with wrestling training.
You love the small studio setting. You still love that, don't you? And
yeah,
it's
I do.
Just part of, I like
and
it.
And that's it, man. We fill that thing up. I mean, it might be a little bit bigger in there. It'll be nicer. We learned so much doing the first WrestleCenter that the second WrestleCenter will probably be our forever home.
All right, that was question of the week. Question of the week for 122. All right, guys, what's happening? What's happening for week 122? Here's what's happening, all right? Big Swole. He's contacted the championship committee. He wants a title shot. That's what's happening. He wants to fight. He don't just want a match. He's everybody he wrestles, he's putting down real quick. He wants a match with Brett Michaels. Are we going to see that? But that's what's happening. Big Swole wants a title match for week 122. Week 122, must see. It's going to be the main event and the ending. Aaron Roberts against K. Toomer. Absolutely loved the match. Like I told you, I like the football stance spot. And then with everybody jumping in and King Cobra making a big save, make sure you watch the main event and go all the way to the end. That's your must-see for week 122. And you know what I'm fixing to say. Don't y'all all know? Join me next Saturday at 1 p.m. Central Time. Same bat time, same bat channel. On the best little wrestling podcast in the business. Be there. And as everyone knows, hey, I love my mama.